5 things you see every day in your home but never wonder about. No matter where you travel in the world, it's your home that offers the ultimate sense of tranquility to your heart. However, the comfort of home sometimes causes us to overlook fascinating details. Your brain is most at ease within your home's familiar surroundings, which can lead to missing out on intriguing phenomena. In this video, we'll uncover 5 everyday occurrences in your home that might leave you puzzled if you take a closer look. Keep watching to uncover these answers and be prepared to be amazed. Number 5. Why do batteries lose charge even when you don't use them? Have you ever wondered why batteries lose their charge even when you haven't used them? It's a common occurrence in our daily lives. The lifespan of a battery depends on its size and type, but all batteries, regardless of their specifications, eventually lose their charge if left unused. But what's the science behind this phenomenon? To grasp why batteries lose their charge, let's delve into their internal workings. Inside every battery are electrodes, which are like tightly wound metal strips coated with oxide. These electrodes are essential for a battery's ability to store and provide power. The key reason behind the loss of charge lies in a process called corrosion. This corrosion mainly affects the positively charged electrodes, known as anodes. As time passes, these anodes become corroded due to a chemical reaction called oxidation. Oxidation is the process where electrons are lost from the anodes, and unfortunately, it's often irreversible. As oxidation takes place, the efficiency of the anodes diminishes. This means that the battery can't store or release energy as effectively as it used to. Over a prolonged period of inactivity, this corrosion can become so severe that the battery is left completely depleted, even if you've never actually used it. In simpler terms, batteries lose their charge because the internal components, especially the electrodes, slowly break down due to chemical changes. This breakdown is caused by processes like oxidation, which can't be stopped entirely. While some batteries are engineered to have a longer shelf life than others, no battery can avoid this gradual loss of charge when left unused for an extended period. So, next time you find a seemingly dead battery that's been sitting around unused, you'll know that it's not magic, but a result of chemical transformations happening inside. This is a captivating aspect of everyday objects that we often overlook, but it's all based on fundamental principles of chemistry and material science. Number 4. Why do clocks run clockwise? We often understand how things move by comparing them to the hands of a clock. You know, those clock hands always go to the right, just like when the clock shows the time is 3 o'clock and the big hand is on the 12, while the little hand is on the 3. But have you ever wondered why they always move that way? Well, there's an interesting story behind it. Imagine you're in the northern half of the world and you look up at the sky to see where the sun is going. You'll notice that the sun seems to travel in a big circle from the east to the southern part of the sky and then to the west. It's kind of like a clock, too, but in the sky. Now, if you were to make a sundial, which is like an old-fashioned sun-based clock, the shadow it casts on the ground would also move in a circle. But here's the twist. The shadow goes the opposite way compared to the sun's path. So, when people started making mechanical clocks, they decided to make the clock hands move in the same direction as the shadow on a sundial in the northern hemisphere. In other words, the hands of the clock go clockwise, just like the shadow of a sundial goes clockwise. But why did they pick the northern hemisphere for this? Well, it's because most of the world's population lives in the northern half of the Earth, and there's more land up there too. It just made sense to design clocks this way because it would be more helpful for most people. Number 3. Why do mirrors flip horizontally but not vertically? Each day, as we gaze into the mirror, we often take for granted the fascinating world of reflections that unfolds before our eyes. We all know that mirrors can switch a B into a D or make our right hand look like our left, but have you ever paused to wonder why mirrors choose to flip things left to right instead of turning them upside down? This intriguing phenomenon of mirror reflection delves into the intriguing realm of optics. Contrary to what you might think, mirrors don't engage in horizontal or vertical flips. Rather, they perform a front-to-back flip along an invisible axis called the axis. This fundamental principle serves as the key to understanding the magic of mirrors. Imagine you're pointing your finger to the left while standing in front of a mirror. To your amazement, your mirror image also points to the left. If you move your finger to the right, upwards or downwards, the reflection dutifully mimics your actions. But here's where it gets truly mind-bending. When you extend your finger toward the mirror, away from your body, the reflection seems to defy logic by pointing directly back at you. In essence, mirrors grant us the extraordinary ability to see objects as if they were positioned behind us, all without altering the way our heads are oriented. This seemingly perplexing behavior can be unraveled by exploring how mirrors interact with light. When beams of light hit a mirror, they bounce off the surface at an angle that matches the angle at which they initially approached. This process of reflection keeps the direction of light rays intact, thereby preserving the relative positions of objects in front of the mirror. So, the next time you engage in your daily mirror ritual, remember that it's not a matter of flipping things horizontally or vertically. Instead, the mirror offers you a precise representation of objects in reverse along these axes. Mirrors, as it turns out, are remarkable instruments, granting us a distinctive and insightful perspective on the world while ensuring we always face the right direction. They truly are windows into a world where front and back swap places, providing a glimpse into the wonders of optics that surround us daily. Number 2. Why do credit cards have an expiry date? Credit cards offer tremendous convenience by allowing you to shop instantly and settle your bills later. Yet, there's a tiny detail on your credit card that carries more significance than you might think: the expiry date. It's not just a random date, it serves several crucial purposes that go beyond mere card renewal. Firstly, the expiry date plays a pivotal role in keeping your financial transactions secure. When you make purchases online, you're often asked to provide your card's expiry date as part of the verification process. This simple step serves as a robust security checkpoint. Even if someone gets hold of your credit card number, they won't be able to complete transactions without knowing the expiry date. This additional layer of security ensures that your hard-earned money and sensitive financial information remain protected. Furthermore, credit card issuers are constantly innovating to bolster security. They introduce new safety features to stay ahead of potential threats. These enhancements often find their way into the latest card designs. By renewing your credit card, you receive an updated version with the most advanced security measures. For example, older cards may lack crucial features like EMV chips or contactless payment capabilities, while newer ones come equipped with these safeguards, making your transactions even more secure. Beyond security, the expiry date presents an opportunity for credit card issuers to engage with their customers. During the renewal process, they typically showcase their latest offers and services. This can be quite enticing for cardholders. You might be offered perks such as an increased credit limit, bonus reward points, or attractive gift vouchers as part of the renewal package. In this way, renewing your credit card becomes a mutually beneficial exercise, benefiting both you and the card issuer. Number 1. How do ceiling fans collect dust when they're constantly in motion? No matter how much you try to clean your fan, it always seems to collect a lot of dust. It's like the fan has a secret power that pulls dust towards it. This might seem strange, but there's a simple scientific reason behind it, and it's something you encounter in your daily life without realizing it. You've probably heard about static electricity before. It's the stuff that makes your hair stand on end when you rub a balloon against it. Well, this same static electricity is the key to understanding why dust sticks to your fan blades. When you turn on your fan, those blades spin around quickly, cutting through the air. As they do, they build up a static electricity charge. Now here's where it gets interesting. The air inside your home is full of tiny dust particles, and these particles also have their own static charge. When these charged dust particles move around in the air, they are attracted to other dust particles with an opposite charge. This attraction is like a magnet pulling them together. As your fan keeps spinning and moving air, it creates an invisible electric field around it. This field attracts the charged dust particles in the air. They stick to the fan blades, especially near the edges, where the charge is the strongest. That's why you see dust accumulating on your fan even when it's in constant motion. So, the next time you wonder why your fan gets dusty so quickly, Remember that it's all about the invisible forces of static electricity at play, turning your fan into a dust collector, even when it's always on the move. That's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more videos.